Bama fans, make this make sense for me. The man Alabama hired to fix the offensive line. The man brought in to stop the embarrassment. The man expected to rebuild the toughness of Alabama football is making $325,000 less than the coach who helped create the problem. What are we doing here? Justin Riley here from the Bama Standard Network. Hit that like button because we're about to have a real conversation. Now, let's talk facts. Every coach on this staff got a nice payday. Everybody ate good. But then you get to Adrien Klemm. 1 year contract, $600,000. 1 year. Meanwhile, Chris Kapilovic, the offensive line coach responsible for one of the worst stretches of Alabama offensive line play in modern Alabama football, was making $925,000 per year through 2026. Rewind that, play that again. The guy who was producing disaster football was making significantly more than the guy Alabama says is the solution. So let me ask you this. If Adrien Klemm is supposedly the answer, why are you paying him like a question mark? What did Kapilovic actually produce? Bama fans watch this offensive line regress year after year. Over 30 sacks allowed, constant pressure, no consistency, no identity, no push, no development. And don't even get me started on the running game. 3.2 yards per carry at Alabama? This ain't some rebuilding group of five team. This is Alabama football. This is the same place that used to line up and break people physically. Instead, every Saturday felt like musical chairs up front, different combinations, nobody knowing who to start, nobody getting better. As a matter of fact, some players got worse. This right here is where I knew things were broken. Jaeden Roberts. Alabama begged this man to come back. Preseason award watch lists, NFL future, physical mauler, and somehow he ends up on the bench? You cannot convince me that made football sense. Now look at him living a better life with the Philadelphia Eagles. Funny how that works. So who is Adrien Klemm? Let's talk about him. Everywhere this man goes, offensive lines improved. NFL, college, it doesn't matter. Rushing attacks improve. Physicality improves. Players develop. Guys get to the league. And unlike what Alabama fans watched the last couple of years, Klemm has shown he knows how to identify the best five and keep them there. That matters. Offensive line play is about chemistry, continuity, trust. You can't build that playing lineup roulette every Saturday. Now, look, I will say this. I understand the 1 year contract, possibly. Klemm has dealt with health issues before. He stepped away from roles previously. So maybe Alabama wants to see if he can go through a full season healthy before making a long-term commitment. That part, okay, fair enough. But the salary? Nah. There's no way you can convince me the guy fixing the mess should be making $325,000 less than the guy who left the mess behind. And honestly, this is why Alabama fans are frustrated, because sometimes this program sends mixed messages. You're telling Alabama fans Adrien Klemm is the answer. You're telling us toughness is back, physicality is coming back, dominance is coming back. Okay, then pay him like he's the answer, because right now the math ain't mathing. I need to hear from y'all. Am I overreacting? I'm not apologizing for this. Does this make absolutely no sense? Should Adrien Klemm already be making more than Kapilovic? Y'all think Alabama is lowballing him? Or is this strictly about the health concerns? Get in the comments, hit the like button, subscribe to the Bama Standard, and as always, roll Tide.